When the woman saw her husband returning after 5 years apart, he had actually brought back a mistress. She immediately flipped the dinner table in front of her, then ordered all food supplies cut off from her husband's entire family. Sure enough, by the next day, the once wealthy general's household could only gnaw on dry steamed buns with pickled vegetables, so the sister-in-law came storming over to demand answers, but was mercilessly dealt with by the woman, who made it clear their hardships had only just begun. It turned out the woman was a princess from a neighboring kingdom, not only highly skilled in martial arts but also an expert physician, yet she was willing to give up everything to marry a poor man for love. Later, through her wisdom and wealth, the man achieved his current prosperous life. The woman had thought that after her husband became a high-ranking official, he would cherish her even more, never expecting that on the day she welcomed her husband home, she witnessed an intimate scene between him and a scheming woman. The woman's heart shattered like broken glass, expecting her husband to give her an explanation. Who would have thought the man showed no hesitation in stating he wanted to take the scheming woman as his concubine, and demanded that the woman not bully her. The woman laughed in anger. At this moment, the scheming woman stood up provocatively, claiming the two of them were true love, attempting to force the woman to give up her position as the legitimate wife. Little did she know the woman was not to be trifled with. She immediately scolded the scheming woman for her shamelessness, insisting on stealing someone else's husband. The scumbag, seeing his mistress being bullied, angrily raised his hand to teach the woman a lesson, but at that moment the woman quickly pulled the scheming woman in front of her as a shield. After taking the slap, the scheming woman immediately threw herself crying into the man's arms, demanding the scumbag bring her justice. The woman couldn't be bothered with them, so she immediately proposed a divorce from the scumbag. Who would have thought the scumbag directly refused, even accusing the woman of being narrow-minded. Even her mother-in-law, whom she had carefully served for 3 years, sided with the scheming woman, so the woman directly flipped the table. Both the mother-in-law and the man were stunned, never expecting the usually docile woman to be so assertive now. Then the woman ordered her maid to cut off all food supplies to the scumbag's family, while at this moment the mother-in-law and sister-in-law were still comforting the scheming woman. The mother-in-law even promised to help the scheming woman get revenge. Just then it was time for dinner, so everyone came to the dining table, only to find nothing but steamed buns and pickled vegetables. Having grown accustomed to delicacies, they couldn't stand such treatment, so the furious sister-in-law went to confront the woman, but was sent flying several meters by the woman's single palm strike, who also conveniently pulled off the sister-in-law's undergarment and stuffed it directly into her mouth, to make her recognize who the real mistress of the house was. Soon came the wedding day of the scheming woman and the scumbag. The woman specially prepared a gift for them, having actually found 2 women from a brothel to marry the husband as concubines on the same day as the scheming woman. The scheming woman was dumbfounded on the spot, and hurried to find the man to demand an explanation, but the scumbag had no idea what was going on either. Just then the woman appeared, directly stating this was a special surprise prepared for the man. At this moment the scheming woman still had the nerve to say she regarded the woman as her own sister, never expecting to be treated this way, so the woman